mini delay on the start time. But good morning to everybody that's going to pop in here, and also everybody that's going to replay the show today. Good morning to every single body. Music is played for the first 10 minutes. After the first 10 minutes, we're going to go ahead and dive into it. College basketball, March Madness on both sides, women's and men's, a baseball check-in, and then tapping into some things around the NBA. Joe Sides, good morning, my brother. Black, good
I had to learn to keep my distance from my friends. Let me my real life from a little good. Cam was good. Side was good. Don't take that shit out on me, bro. Go get revenge. Emotions flowing through my head. I held it back for years. You see my pain. Good morning to everybody that's in here. Good morning to everybody that's in so far. Really gonna be ashamed. Nobody love me, I know you feel the same. Like on my city, 90% chance of rain. Make sure y'all double tapping that screen. Make sure y'all double tapping that screen. I heard you for my past and you'll learn again. Give me a second chance, I won't be a devil again. I'm gonna like who you with and not your money again. Oh, I gotta play that song. Shout out Ted. I don't even know Ted's in here. Taking them drugs make my life feel better. If you don't be talking about why you feel my skins. If I don't think Ted's in here. Put that bitch on my belt. I gotta play Dream to the out. These nights I've been so lonely. I can't lie, my dogs is turning phony. I can't lie, I wish you was here to hold me. I can't lie, I wish you was here to hold me. I was wondering, would you ever love me again? I know I heard you for my past and your number again. But if you get a second chance, I won't be dummy again. I'm gonna leave who you with and not your money again. Play that Vanish mode. I want to hear Dreams to Reality, gang. Ted, tell me spinach on yesterday. That was different. This is the last song, y'all. Good morning, everybody that's coming in here. Good morning, everybody that's coming in here. 19 people in here. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all double tap. Make sure y'all like the live. Make sure y'all like the live. For sure, two things for certain. However that little saying go, we're gonna be right back here next year making noise. Right back for sure. This was year one. You know what I'm saying? We can't get no slack. Because if JJ Redick losing the playoffs in the first round, Lakers fans are going to say, oh, it was year one of JJ Redick. If Kenny Atkinson and the Cavs losing the first round, oh, it was first round. It was year one of Kenny Atkinson. But Mark Pope can't get no slack. Mark Pope can't get no slack, though. I see what's going on, man. It's a lot of trolls in the chat, man. I see what's going on. Show is it's a lot of trolls in the chat, man. Mark Pope can't get no credit though. You know, people always looking for shits and giggles. You know what I'm saying? Like people always looking for giggles and shit like that. Not one person said, "Yo, Ev." You know what's crazy? And it's not even about me. They don't even gotta say Ev. Not one person said meet to me or Tez. Yo, Ev and Tez. Mark Pope had a hell of a year. Like Mark Pope just did his thing. Not one person said that. You know what it is? Oh, y'all not supposed to be. Y'all not good. Y'all got blown out. Da 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 da. Get to that in a second. Let me read some of the comments in a second. I ain't read no comment. I'm gonna read a comment in a second. Welcome to the best show in the world, Fact and Stats. If you don't know, now you know. Ain't nothing better than being inside of here throughout the week because this is a real authentic platform that allow all races, all sexes to speak their mind. That's the slogan. And I allow anybody to come on the stage and talk sports with me. I don't just sit up here and talk by myself, which I can, as y'all can clearly see, which I can do. I just love talking. I love talking sports. I love reading. I like being a public speaker. I like being me. You know what I'm saying? So you always just want to be you. Just be you. Just keep going and don't let nobody knock you off your path. You know what I'm saying? So
With that being said, if you in here again, I'm not reading no comments yet because I know I probably got some goofy comments in the chat. I'm not reading it yet. I got Dame in the queue waiting to come up. I'm gonna let Dame up too. But with that being said, if you in here, make sure you like this video or like this live. That helps the algorithm out for a random person that's surfing on YouTube, first and foremost. Also, make sure you all comment throughout the show. Y'all know I read every single comment. Y'all know I read every single comment, and I address the goofy that need to be addressed when they acting goofy. You know what I'm saying? If somebody say a goofy comment, I'm gonna call it out. Y'all know that. No favoritism, no cut cards. I call it out. Facts. No favoritism, no cut cards. I call it out. Y'all know that. Hold on. I don't know if you share a story, does the link still go? Let me just do this. Also, make sure you all share this out with one person. I'm pretty certain if y'all share it out with one person, they'll more than likely be willing to come back inside of the platform again, whether they type it in the chat, whether they come on the stage. And last but not least, make sure you all subscribe to Fact and Stats on YouTube if you're in here and you're not subscribed yet. Why should you subscribe? Live every day. Why else should you subscribe? I'm a young black man grinding. Why else should you subscribe? Because it's a great platform that you can speak your mind inside of. Also, on top of supporting the platform and being here, there are a couple of things that you guys can do to extend your support. And that's first and foremost with becoming a member. How can you become a member? The link is in the description on this video. There's 3 different levels you can join as: level 1, level 2, and level 3. When I record podcast episodes, you guys get early access. You also get a discount on merchandise. You also have different customized perks to be able to send emotions, things like that into the chat. Also, you can send super chats and super stickers at any time throughout the show. The amount don't matter to me. I'll be grateful and thankful regardless. It can be $5, it can be $3, it can be $10. So like I said, the back of this sentence, all extended support is appreciated. Make sure you all follow Fact and Stats on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Twitter, more importantly, that is the biggest one. That's where the updates and things of that nature come in at. And let me read some comments. Something telling me, man, take that broke ass shirt off. Okay, whatever that means. Yeah, I don't know, whatever that means. Take that broke ass shirt off. Oh, let's see if OG got some balls. Hold on. OG. Let's see if he got some balls. OG, my OG. My 250, your 100, y'all don't win the national championship. My $250 to your 100, OG, y'all don't win the national championship. Let's see if you have some balls. It's 4 teams left. My 250, your 100, y'all don't win the national championship. You got to take them odds. Let's see if you got some balls. Let me keep scrolling. Good morning, Lawrence. Good morning, brother. Mark first year, not bad. Facts, TJ. If getting to the Sweet 16 is the goal, then shout out, I guess. That's literally what I said. I said I wanted us to make the Sweet 16. We did that. I said that and we did it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. So he hear the bet, but all his word is just wild to it. So cool. I'm gonna keep working my way on down. Fact and Stats Discord. For anybody that gamble and want to join the Fact and Stats Discord, feel free. I share my plays daily. If I don't share something, I don't show the winning slip. Let's make that clear. Like somebody did it yesterday, bro. Let me show you. I can't make this shit up. Like I don't know what's the fascination with it. Like, do y'all just want to see people see you getting money or something? Like I don't get the fascination with it. Like I genuinely, I would never understand. Like I would never understand. Like, and I had to call dude out. I think it's my man from TikTok or something. Nice cash though. I like seeing everybody get money. 7-leg parlay. He put 100 up and won $600. So a little $500 come up last night. I like seeing shit like that. But when I said this was shared, I'm happy it hit, but I just have a hard time understanding why I show the winner what you didn't share. What can anybody do with that? Like, if you share a slip in the Discord and you cash, niggas can't say nothing. All niggas can say is, damn, I should have told. But for me, what it does is like, okay, this person is worthy telling. Okay, this person be cooking shit up. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I be trying to say. For me, 2 cool plays yesterday, nothing crazy. I made this on well, first and foremost, I woke up on Saturday morning. That's the only play that matters today. And I was duking Florida with a boost to give you plus 120. But I was like, what's the point of taking Duke in Florida when I can just add Auburn to that? So I went Duke, Florida, Auburn plus 251. and then I doubled down. It is Houston plus 3.5 and Auburn plus 3.5 to get plus money again, just for the freak of it. Cash both 80 for 180, and then I think 80 for 280. So a little whatever that is, $300, $400, $300 come up, whatever the case may be. I don't know, bro. I've been in my college basketball bag. I might leave. I don't even know if I'm gonna mess with NBA tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might do something with the Lakers and Rockets or something. Or Grizzlies and Celtics. Actually, we got some good games tonight. I'm probably ain't gonna gamble. I lied. Yeah, I'm gonna try to dab into the NBA today. For sure. War Eagle all the way. Shout out to Auburn, bro. With that being said, I do want to start it off with anybody gets sold. Did anybody get sold? We're gonna have a way Dame up. Did anybody get sold over the weekend? Who sold your parlay? This is more so like 1 off, 2 off. I ain't talking 4. I ain't talking you just missed the whole damn parlay. I'm not talking about nothing like that. You just 1 off, 2 off. Anybody, anything of that nature. 1 off, 2 off. Type something in the chat real quick. Jaja, good morning, brother.
God damn.
What happened, bro?
Bro, I couldn't breathe down there, bro.
Welcome to the stage, bro. Anybody in the chat for who sold your parlay? Anybody in the chat for a potential who sold your parlay? Anybody in the chat for a potential who sold your parlay? If not, we'll move to the player of the day. And let me know who do y'all think is somebody that's worth shouting out for their performances yesterday across all sports. Let me know some players I think is worth shouting out for their performance yesterday across all sports. Now, that definitely was wild. Byron is wild, dog. Byron, I'm thinking Byron head be.
Oh, you took that
Yeah,
shit
Byron
so
head be like,
wrong,
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie, but
Like,
like,
come on, bro. Grown
yeah,
man, bro.
as Byron being a grown man, like his head be all over the place, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, that's crazy, Byron.
Like his Jordan, we been past Duke spread versus Arizona. Duke spread versus Arizona
I'm
was
a
like some games
pause that
ago.
though. Pause that.
I thought we was past that. Somebody said Miles took Arkansas live and they let me down. So that's a sale for you over the weekend. What was that? Friday? What was that? Why I feel like y'all saying games from like Thursday or Friday or something. When did Arkansas and Tech play?
That shit was like
Wasn't that like Thursday?
2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Aaron Judge for the player. Yeah, I know he homered. Did he do 2 homers or something?
No, he had 3 homers like a couple days ago. He had 1 homer yesterday, I think.
He had 3 homers in one game the other day.
Yeah. I think it was 3, if I'm correct. Pretty sure he had 3.
Dog. Broom, I like that, Brad. There we go, Brad. I like that. That's valid. I can't speak for anybody else. But let me read the sale first.
He's a
Somebody said
dog.
Arkansas live and they let them down. Duke spread okay. Um, um, you had and Miles Kelly. You say you had Miles Kelly over 10, and he's the last one on your slip. Okay, Miles Kelly. But player today, this is what I like right here. Broom. That's a great shout out. If you want to get your team to the next level, the next round, the biggest stage, you gotta have performances like that. I'm going to repeat that. If you want to get your team to the next level, the biggest stage, the next round, ultimately the championship, what they're seeking, you got to have performances like that. And last night or yesterday, he had 25 and 14. And he had a double at halftime. Like he damn near was on par with Michigan State scoring in the first half by himself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him a big credit at a point in time in that first half. Shout out to Broom. I like that one.
Bro, he a dog, bro. Nigga got hurt. People thought he was cooked. Niggas thought he wasn't finna come back in the game. Nigga came right back in the game. I think he hit a 3 or some shit. I'm like, bro, you can't teach that, bro. He's a
Yeah.
dog, bro. He won it for his team, bro. I wish we had a player like that.
We'll get to your game in a second, bro. We got another good shout out. Paige, my player today, even though it wasn't yesterday. Paige played on Saturday against Oklahoma in the Sweet 16. And her girls, Paige had a 40 ball. Just to give Paige credit. Paige had a 40 ball on Saturday. Shout out to her. Good shout out from Ari. Broom is a great player. Facts process. Chan and OG's coming in with Walter Clayton over the weekend. Chan and OG's coming in with Walter Clayton Jr. I seen the clips of what he did in that 2-minute window. Insane. You know what I'm saying? And who he is as a player and where he got Florida at right now is just special, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really take nothing away from that player today for them. Walter Clayton. I like that shout out. Walter had
Bro,
a
he
30
he
ball.
definitely got some nuts, man. That nigga took like, bro, got the ball, came out from under the basket, just turned around, pulled that bitch. That's bruh.
Yep.
If he missed that shot, they would have been on his ass on the TL everywhere, bruh. But he just got that in him. You can't teach that.
Yep. Shout out to Walter Clayton. I think the last shout out is coming in at uh Jordan Woods, which Haley Van Lith, TCU in the Sweet 16. They had a big win over Notre Dame. Big win over Notre Dame. TCU was ranked second. Notre Dame was ranked third. And like I said, in Sweet 16, they beat Notre Dame. She had 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. So I think this is their first time, I want to say, making it to the Sweet 16 or Elite Eight, I should say. And speaking of the WNBA, I'm glad y'all doing some. Well, last but not least, Bear shout out to Hod Pettiford as player of the day or player of the weekend. I think Mondays is probably gonna be player of the weekend. We put it like that. Yeah, Mondays is probably gonna be player of the weekend. Tuesday through any other day throughout the week will be player of the day. So we start off the Who Sold Your Parlay, and then we diving in on giving all these athletes across the world and all these different sports shout outs for their performances over the weekend, or on a day-to-day basis. He said his player today is the RJ Barrett because the Raps don't know how to take.
Ayo, God, that nigga dropped like 31 in 20
Yeah.
some minutes.
Well, Proctor, that's two bad teams going at it. One of y'all gotta win. One of y'all gotta win. You know what I'm saying? So like, it is what it is, bro. And process, regardless, y'all got way more losses than the Raptors. Like y'all got 52 losses going into that game. It had 51. They already had 47. What's the realistic chance of them catching y'all with 9 to 10 or 8 to 9 games left? It's not too realistic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to tank. I just think that on top of y'all tanking, all three of your best players got hurt, so it was easy to sit them down. It's not like y'all can just sit them down without them actually being injured. Like, no, there was actual injuries around all three of those guys. So now y'all were able to sit them down. The NBA can't say nothing to you about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit guys just for the freak of it. Like for numerous games back to back to back to back to back. Andrew, what's good with you? Reed is a great shout out as well. I'm glad that y'all shouted out some players in the WNBA. I'm just taking a pit stop. I have not been watching the WNBA, women's college basketball. I have not been watching it this year for the most part. I know we was watching a brief. We was watching some of the South Carolina and Duke game yesterday, and some of the UCLA and LSU game yesterday. But this is now getting closer to where I'm gonna start watching some more of the games now, with it approaching or probably in the Elite Eight. Actually, so let me look at the bracket real quick. Yeah, with them being in Elite Eight, the Elite Eight started yesterday, and you got two more Elite Eight games today. And what is that? USC and UConn. Damn, no Juju. That would have been a good ass game. Damn, that would have been a good ass game. Juju versus Page. Winner go to the Final Four. Damn. So we got Texas versus TCU. Will Texas to the win today. Texas are the favorite against Texas today. Texas are the favorites at -7.5, and then UConn and USC is -14.5. No Juju, so it's like, it is what it is.
Hey
Other than
man,
that, you got UCLA punched their ticket to the Final Four yesterday with a win over LSU, and then you had South Carolina plot a really good win. I didn't like Duke last shot attempt. One of the last shot attempts, like a 3-point shot. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I get the moment for going forward, but I just didn't like it. You want to sort of kind of try to get a good bucket in that instance. But I want to give South Carolina just credit and a shout out for always being just South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And they punched their ticket to the Final Four yesterday, and they've been making a lot of Final Fours over the last 5 to 10 years. So shout out to them. You about to say something, Dane?
no, I was just gonna shout out that Texas women's team, bro. They really good, bro. I mean, they not the best. Like I don't think they're the best team, but I think they're a really good team. That's gonna be a hard out for anybody. I was watching them when they played our women's team on Saturday. I want to say that was, uh, and yeah, they definitely got some dogs. So I like them. They definitely good.
Oops, I did not mean to stop sharing my screen. But thank you either way. Yeah, I saw that Pistons and Timberwolves scuffle, man. My dog Wizard went live. I mean, went viral, man.
that
Shout out to
nigga
Wizard, man.
Wiz.
Super viral for that. Oh yeah. So what I'm about to say? Real quick, real quick, one more time. So today, no, but I can't guarantee all the games, but don't forget to tap into Texas versus TCU. That'd be worth watching. And then USC did just get a win without Juju. I think that was against Kansas State. It'd be tough to win without Juju against UConn. But we'll see. I'm mad we was robbed of Juju versus Page, man. That's just such a bummer, dog. But it's a doubleheader on ESPN. 7 p.m. is the start time for anybody that want to tap in. And at 9 p.m. is the last game for anybody that want to tap in again as well. Again, UConn is the favorites at minus 14 and a half, and then Texas is the favorites at minus 7.5. So that's that with the women's college basketball side of things. I do want to take it to recapping the men's side where all four teams are already selected versus the women where they're a day behind. And let's dive into some of these games that took place over the weekend
Bro, I'm
on the
sick of
men's
these niggas, bro.
side of things. First and foremost, Saturday, y'all know I was traveling for the most part, or the ones that know. I was traveling, I was out in VA Beach. So I wasn't able to actually like sit down and watch both of these games play, which I did yesterday, put it like that. But I caught the necessary moments I want to say, or seen what needed to be seen, particularly in the Florida and Texas Tech game. The Duke and Alabama game, nothing worth speaking to, with all due respect. Nothing worth speaking to. But I do want to start it off with this. What wasn't Duke Alabama first? Am I
No.
tripping? Oh, Florida and Texas Tech was first. Okay, that was a crazy question. Why the hell was
Bro,
Florida and Texas
I
Tech?
hate the way
Why
they've
was
been
Florida?
scheduling these games, bro. It's been terrible. Like really, really bad. But that's another
Lucky
conversation
you
for
don't got to
another
worry
day.
about it no more, bro.
It's cool.
But to the first game on Saturday though, or the first game of the Elite Eight, I would say, uh, we had Florida versus Texas Tech. Florida got the win 84-79, and I'm at this restaurant and I pull up my phone and I see like 75 to 66 with 2 minutes to go or something like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is over with. I'm even typing in the playback room. I'm like, this is over with. Like Florida about to lose. I can't believe this. Like F my parlay. Like I've been too high on Florida all year. So for them to go out like that to Texas Tech, I'm like, nah, I can't believe it. Um, I put my phone down because it's dying. I walk over to the bar area and look at the TV, and the TV say 82-77. And then I also seen the Walter 3 would put them up 78-77. I had to wait till the next day to see the clips of what transpired to them ultimately taking that lead and ultimately Texas Tech folding. I said yesterday in playback, Texas Tech basically did to Florida what they did to Arkansas. You know, like when the game looks out of, because it's really hard to, not hard, that's not the right word. If a team is properly controlling the clock on top of making their free throws, which Texas Tech just didn't do, it's hard to come back from down 9 to 10, or whatever the case may be, with 2 minutes to go. Let me put it like that. Because of 30-second shot clock in college basketball. Obviously, teams are going to foul before that 30 seconds go up, or go out. But I mean, Texas Tech got to look themselves in the mirror. Williams missed free throw, Toppin missed free throw, and Walter big threes. And I'm not even just Walter. I also want to give Thomas credit because Thomas shot some shots that he showed you I got nuts too. Like one of the three that he shot on the right wing, like that was a big shot. Like usually you want to get a ball to Will, you want to get a ball to Walter, you want to get a ball to Elijah. But Thomas shot a big shot. So I want to give Thomas all the credit that he deserves as well. In this game, he had 20 points, 11 rebounds. And like I said, Walter, he's seeing the Curry comparisons right now, obviously too far-fetched. But it's fun. You know what I'm saying? He had a 30 ball. Just a really good win for them. And it was good, in my opinion, for them to show this will and its ability to come back and win and not lay down or not fold when it looks like you probably bought a fold to still come out and get the win. 84-79. As far as Texas Tech, bro, I can't speak to it too much because I didn't watch it entirely. So if y'all want to chime in on the game from an entirely standpoint, Ari, Process, Jordan, Dane, feel free. But yeah, I can't really speak to. That's all I can speak to on the Florida side for the most part.
Never thought they were going to win that game, even when they were up. They were just playing too dumb. They was getting away with a lot of shit that just is not conducive to winning the basketball game. Speaking on Texas Tech, especially late, they were just kind of, they would have these drives that were just wandering into the lane, and they made a couple of them, but it was really no process to how they were playing, like in the last 7-8 minutes of that game. But they were up, so it looked good. But yeah, I never felt like they were gonna win that game, even when they was up. Like they were, you could tell they were kind of reeling just from a process standpoint. It was just a matter of if Florida was gonna be able to walk through that door. and get it done, and they did. I wish I would have put some money on the live bet. It probably could have got crazy odds. I just wasn't thinking about it because I was watching the game, but you can kind of tell when a team, even when they're up, is reeling a little bit, and that's really what I felt about Tech in that game, especially late.
You said you could kind of tell when a team up what?
You can kind of tell when a team is like they're winning, but like this shit ain't sustainable. Like you winning,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, you're up, but this shit ain't the process of it isn't good. You're just getting, you
How you
know,
feel about how you feel about when a team look good, like really good one day, like on some, and then they just look like completely horrible the next day? Like,
with
do you know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about a team like that? Because like I think I experienced something like that over the past couple of days. Where like I see one team pull out some
how I
fluke
feel
shit.
about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like
um,
you you can have a bad day, bro, and it's all about the start of the game. Like if your vibe and your team is off to start the game, that can be a snowball effect. It's just a matter of like how long is it gonna take for you to fucking wake up. Like sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's just you can't wake up in time, bro. It's just not your day. That's we'll get to your your game eventually if we talk about it. But it's kind of what I felt about a couple of these games, like especially yours. Like you just kind of by the time you realize there's a basketball game being played, you down 15 points. Like
oh
what you gonna
yeah,
do?
yeah, yeah. That's actually a good. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, I'm gonna circle back to this one, but yeah, I forgot because I looked the last week Monday we circled to 32 and 16. I want to know 64 and 32. I do want to circle back a little bit just to that Kentucky and Tennessee game. I know it doesn't really matter much because both teams are now eliminated. But I'm gonna circle back just a
Side.
little bit. We can bypass Bama and BYU. We can bypass Maryland and Florida. Jala can bypass Duke and well, we talk about that on Friday. Was it
Ye-
show?
Yeah, we
Was it
talked
show?
about
Yeah, we
that
talked about it
Friday
on Friday.
because we played Thursday, Saturday, so we
Yeah,
talked about that. We talked about those.
yeah. Thank you, thank you,
We
thank you.
just didn't talk about yours because y'all was late.
Yeah, I mean, you just said it, man. I mean, listen, uh, it one credit to Tennessee. Whenever you beat a team twice, and I think it do matter. I know people were like, "Oh, that's all we hearing." Whenever you beat a team twice, they obviously going to come out with a little extra pep in they step, and I think Tennessee did that. But I also want to say, I also want to access the game and be realistic about it as well. I think Tennessee was hitting some unusual shit. Like I think they were playing their best basketball on that given night that most likely wasn't going to replicate for another game. Whether they beat Houston or on some regular shit, like on some cool a regular Tennessee game, it probably wasn't going to see them have an offensive performance and they only scored 78 points. I'm speaking to a shot making perspective. Like I feel like they was making a lot of crazy shots, late in shot clocks. They got a lot of offensive rebounds, which is they can do on any given night, probably because they play with that extra effort or whatever the case may be. And also not taking anything away from them, but they defended us well. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to highlight that too. And two particular players, they defended Kobe Bryant really damn good. And I kept saying, watch out for Kobe, watch out for Kobe. But they ran him on the 3-point line. He's not the best when it comes to a ball handling standpoint. Um, and like you said, a team like Tennessee and Kentucky, you can't go down 10 to 15 and just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna get back into this game without having one of them guys, like on the offensive end or on the other side. And we have a good team. I think we have the best player between these two teams. Um, but we are so close when it comes to how we're built, how we operate, how we play. We just have a better shooting team, in my opinion. But they was hitting how many threes they hit that game? We hit 5 threes, they hit 6. But when it came to overall scoring on the mid-range area, whether it was Gainey, whether it was Chaz, whether it was a Kai, like they was getting a game off. You know what I'm saying? So it's horrible loss, man, because you don't want to go out to a team like that. And we had glimpses and stints of us playing good basketball in the second half. But when you go down and you play a whole first half of not playing real basketball and not showing real effort, and you down 28 to 43, really should have been 26 to 43. But we hit that last shot, we're going to the half. Like, or 25, I'm sorry, because we had they took away 3 to a 2, and then Colin Chandler hit that deep 3. So we could have went down to the half down 16. Instead it was 15. But that's too big. Like that's just too big of a deficit, try to come back from. So yeah, credit to Tennessee, man. They had a great game plan. How many did Kobe have? Kobe only had, literally 1 for 7, only hit 1 3, and only had 5 points. We not winning ball games like that with Kobe being non-existent, and also on top of that, missing Jackson Robinson. And Owe didn't even have a good first half either. So that was pretty much the game, man. I don't know if you want to speak to this game, Dame, because you probably like past this game now. But you want to add anything to it, or you good?
Nah, I mean, I feel like when shit like we started off early with more energy. Well, we the first half in the middle of the first half, we started off really like a lot of high energy, things like that. I feel like when it got fucked up with y'all when Lamont got them two fouls, like that's when it was like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
it kind of like shook y'all a little bit because he was on the bench and y'all didn't know how. Then y'all kept him in with two fouls and then y'all ended up benching him for a little while. I think but like I feel like that's when shit started like, kind of like, oh, now we can't really be as aggressive on defense. And then Kobe wasn't really on shit. Because Kobe, the second game I think we played, that's when he didn't miss a shot or some shit like that. And he had fried us. And y'all shot 50%, both over 50%, both games I think we played in the regular season. And as good as y'all are, bro, we're built by our defense, bro. I knew that shit wasn't sustainable to me, at least. Like I don't think there was anybody who just consistently shot well against us. Cause like that's literally what we do. We play defense. Our offense has not been consistent the whole year. It hasn't, unfortunately, and that's why I knew like we were limited. Cause if Chaz don't got it going after that shit, we're relying on niggas who are like quality role players, like Gainey, who's a good scorer, but he's not really like that dude, or Zakai, who's not even a scorer for him to try to shoot. And then after that, it's just cooked. And that's just like, well, I'm not gonna speak to the next game yet, but that's just like our limitations the whole season. Yes, we beat good teams because of our defense. Like we beat Auburn this year, we beat Florida, we beat Bama, we just beat y'all, but like it just yeah, that shit's sick. That shit really like disgusting, bro. That shit depressing. I'm still like kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like yeah. So like you said, I'm kind of past that game. This shit depressing.
All right. Yeah. Pretty much summed up what took place in that Kentucky game. I do think we'll come back bigger and better next year, and I do also want to shout out Lamont and Kobe, for what they did for us, this season. For taking that chance alongside Mark, what I'm saying, and committing to taking an opportunity to transfer to Kentucky. And then after the season, go into your presser and say, man, if you're in the portal, you're looking for somewhere to go to Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know what I'm saying? And granted, we won't even need that shout out because we are Kentucky at the end of the day. We're gonna land guys, we're gonna get guys, whether it's recruits, whether it's transfers, things of that nature. But man, it was a fun season.
They both
I'm glad
seniors.
that they both gone.
Okay.
Amari gone too. Um, only person you
Oh
might have come back
damn.
that means something is Owe.
Amari that old, bro? I didn't think he was. Damn.
Yeah, I think he was at Drexel or something like that. But yeah, he out of here
And
too.
he's a dog though. I like him. I
Amari
like him.
cool, bro, but
He
he getting his head sometimes. But yeah, he cool. Amari was a good experience. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no. I had more ups than downs with Amari this year. So, but as far as anything else on Friday, I think we're cool. Auburn, Michigan, yeah, cool. They just clearly the better team. Houston and Purdue, this was a good one. Houston ran a phenomenal play at the end of the game off inbound. I got Milos a dunk to put them up two. Art, do you want to? I know you're in Final Four now, so it's like I don't know if you want to speak to your Sweet 16 game. If not, we can move to.
No.
Okay, yeah, we can take it to the next day. Um, as far as Saturday, we're gonna jump back to the Elite Eight now. Jordan, thank you for reminding me about that pit stop with Kentucky and Tennessee. Uh,
Mhm.
Duke and Bama, bro. I mean, I, I mean, like what? Duke got to win 85 to 65. I mean, it's simple put for Bama, bro. I mean, if they're not hitting threes, they're not that good of a team. I've been echoing that all year. And then on top of that, Duke is one of the best defensive teams. Period. Point blank. Period. From all facets on the defensive side, whether it's you need POA, you need rim protection, you need help side, whatever you need. They have different guys that can do that on this team. Proctor, Coop, Malawak, James, etc. Khan, etc. So I just think that they were just too much for Bama. And most importantly, they held Bama best players to one of these type of performances. I think this just sums up the box score. I mean, he damn near had the same amount of points as he did turnovers, and I can just stop there. Like I don't need to go on and on and on Bama side. Mark Sayers 2 for 12, 1 for 5 from 3, 5 turnovers, 6 points, and this is his last collegiate game. So he went out pretty sad. I admit he probably went out pretty sad, but he had to go up against some dogs on the other end. And when you get to the Bama side, I mean Duke side of things, Khan in this game displayed why I would love him in Miami. Like I would welcome him in Miami. And the way Miami he's playing basketball right now, which is a freaking problem, we're probably not going to have a top 8 pick. So I don't know where Connor. I think Duke has 3 guys that go top 10. So I don't know where he will fall, where he will land, or even if the Heat will be willing to trade up to land a certain guy like Fears if they want Fears or whatever the case may be. But yeah, if we miss out on Fears, I will welcome Khan right there and get a guard on the back end. Whether that's Phylon, who played in this game, had 16 points, or whether that's Boogie Flan, who had up and down year because he got hurt at Arkansas. But Proctor, Khan, Maluak, Cooper, they all played good basketball, man. So it's really nothing to say. I like that James guy, Jordan. If you want to add anything to this game, I do want to say I like that James guy though.
Oh yeah, so no, he's been playing better than in the tournament than I've liked him throughout the year. To be honest, I have no complaints about him in the tournament. He's providing rim pressure, making open shots, just being real steady, lower usage. So, um, yeah, no, he's been really good. Not a lot, but like we can play any style of basketball. It could be anybody on any given night. Like me and Ted was talking about Malawak. For me, I'm taking him if I'm a team in the top 5 or 6, like, and I'm got that pick. It's gonna be tough to pass on him unless depending on who's there, obviously in your team construction, it's gonna be tough to pass on that dude. What else? Um, another stop on the op tour, like I've been saying. Had Caleb Love, had Jeremy Roach, and then Nate Oates, who's throughout the years just take little pot shots at the ACC and take little pot shots at Duke in the past. So it was nice to shut him up. He even before the game was talking about like, you know, um, I'm glad everybody picking Duke. Yeah, 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 yeah. Best believe we showing our players. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That didn't mean shit. So shout out to him. Another stop. So then we got rematch with Houston, which we'll get to. I know they're gonna be eager for that game. That is not a game I'm sleeping on at all. Um, for reasons that we'll talk about. But yeah, this is the best team in college basketball to me because they can play any style. They have every position covered. They can play any style of basketball and still kick your ass. Like this game was a 6-point game at some point later in the second half. We just like flipped a switch defensively and it was over. Like, and that's the thing with this team. At any moment, they can just flip a switch for 3 or 4 minutes where you're not scoring shit, and we're scoring on the other end. And you look up, there was many times in this game where it felt like Alabama was making inroads, and you look up and we back up by 13 points. It's just like, what can you do? So yeah, that's really it. Better team won by a lot. Again.
Team's ridiculous, bro. Like the team's so good. Process don't even know what to say. Process is just up here, just kicking it. Just listen right now. Listen. Like Process don't even. I know Process got things to say. Process, you
Yeah,
active?
they're good. They're good. I mean, they're a good team. I picked them to fucking win for a reason.
Nah, I feel you.
One more thing. This is probably my favorite Duke team. Just like the guys, like I rock with these guys, just like personalities and off the course because I follow all the shit. Just all the team content. Like I actually rock with these dudes for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what makes this team extra. I guess special for me. Like the others, it was for your other teams that I liked on the court or maybe rock with, but I really rock with these dudes. So I really hope they can get a
I
ring.
mean, I don't think that Houston can beat them, but if you want to actually talk about ways that they can win,
Yeah, they could. I think they could.
They're just gonna have to cut Khan's water off. I think he's the most important player on the team. Doesn't mean he's the best player, obviously. But if they got they have the defense to stop people, Houston. If they can cut him off, because I think he's the head of the snake, then they got a little bit of a chance. But if not, it doesn't matter. Alabama's nowhere near the defensive team that Houston is, but Alabama did a really good job against Flag in the second half, and they fucking blew him out anyway. So it's like,
And the
See,
snake.
I think
I think he is, man. He runs that offense, and
No shade, but can we get to the Tennessee Houston game? I got a meeting.
yeah,
yeah, go ahead. I do want to add one quick comment on process because we can get back to that later. I think
yeah,
the most important player on our team in terms of a Houston game is Malawak because of the defense, the rim protection. They
yeah.
can get him in foul trouble, then it can open up the paint a little bit, kick outs. They shot the three well, so if they can, then they're gonna have to make threes to win that game. So that could be a way they could win. But yeah, let's get to the other game.
We'll circle back to Saturday for sure. For anybody that I hear prior, I do have to leave out the crib in probably 30 or 45 or maybe even an hour, but I'll be able to be mobile and be on my phone. So I might fire up the playback room just to continue college basketball talks and NBA talks as well. We'll be heavily focused on NBA this week. No more college basketball till Sunday. It's Sunday, right? Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. No more college basketball till Saturday. So one promo which I forgot to do earlier. The fact and stats playback run real quick. And playback, we watch NBA games in there every single night and also continue the show sometimes and talk about different sports and things of that nature. So if you are a baseball fan, I do have a couple of baseball games scheduled already at like 2 o'clock. But other than that, we will definitely be locked in and loaded tonight. We have a lot of good basketball, in my opinion. We got Celtics and Grizzlies, and more importantly, one of the biggest games of them all tonight. The Lakers versus the Rockets, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure y'all pull up. Join the Fact and Stats Playback Room. It is free to sign up and join the Fact and Stats Playback Room. OG, hope you do pull up. Hopefully you pull up too. And I'm going to go ahead and circle it back to now yesterday's game across college basketball, where we seen Houston versus Tennessee. It was a lot of shit talking, more so shit talking from no, it's shit talking on both sides. But one person was like really super popping it. The other person was just popping because they was led to pop it. If y'all get what I'm saying, Dane was just talking crazy, and Ari was like, okay, well he got me fucked up or us fucked up. I'm gonna just talk crazy back. You know what I'm saying? So Houston versus Tennessee. Houston got the win 69-50. I'm going to pass it to Ari and Dane right now, but I do have a question for the stage. Have y'all seen something more crazier than this? Not even just the stage, just everybody in
But
here.
come on, bruh.
No,
Come
this is a
on,
serious
bruh.
question. Have y'all
Come
seen
on,
something more
bruh.
crazier than this?
Come on, bruh.
Hey, it
No,
funny
Legit.
as shit, bro.
no,
This
that's a
some
Like,
shit
come
that
serious
I can't
on,
question.
even
bruh.
like. I can't even conceive of it, bro. Like
Bruh, like it's cool, bruh. It's cool, bruh. Like
I
it's
mean,
it's
the
just
twin,
something,
the
man.
Cubs had like
Look,
130 something years.
106 years. They had like
Yeah,
106
706
years
year. Yeah,
now.
streak of not winning the
Damn,
World
so
Series or some
still
shit.
still not as long. 106
Yep,
to
still not as long. At least
116.
they made it probably in that span though. They
They did, I think. I think.
yeah, like damn
Yeah.
What? The
They
to
Cubs?
just
the to the
didn't they
World
just
Series.
didn't win a World Series, but they had
Yeah,
made it.
They made it to like a championship series in
That's one
'03
of
yeah,
them
with
that's
college
still
Walter
further
Yeah,
than
which
Payton.
would be
that's still
considered the
further
final
than
four.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
still further than Tennessee.
They made it.
I'm sorry,
But
but
Ev,
I'm gonna pass it to y'all. Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead. I'm
so
sorry.
glad that you pulled that up because that led right into my point.
Talk about it.
Shout out to the real Tennessee basketball team, the Tennessee Lady Volunteers. Because that entire fucking state has
Damn.
been living off of the hard work, God rest her soul, that Pat Summitt put in for her 38 years as the coach of the Tennessee Lady Volunteers. They have been
Preach.
living off of her and her success, whether it be with Tamika Catchings, Candace Parker. People get because she was so good at what the fuck she did from her time from when she first joined to when she, retired and stepped down, that people like have it in their brains that Tennessee really should be in basketball conversations. And it's kind of funny, but that's just a testament to how great Pat was and how dominant she was because she made a whole school relevant. She really made them relevant in this basketball shit. It's crazy. So shout out Pat Summitt. Shout out Candace Parker. Shout out Shamik Holdsclaw. Shout out Tamika Catchings. Shout out all of the girlies. Cause they really do this basketball shit. Them niggas though, they gotta stop being put in conversations. They gotta stop. They got the first thing on their ticket should be make it to the final four first. I don't want to hear shit else. Cause I think what y'all have never also, Dame, you can speak. Y'all also never won a SEC regular season or a tournament. I can't remember
yes,
which one.
we have. We won both of those under Rick Barnes. We won the
Birth.
SEC regular season in
Shout out y'all.
2024, and we
Gotcha.
won the
Thank you.
championship before that.
Thank you
But
for reminding me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, but no, them niggas just not fucking with us. I'm sorry.
it's
There was a
cool.
lot of
You know
shit
what I'm
talk.
saying? You
There
know,
was
no,
a
I
lot of
get you.
shit
I get
talk.
you. You won. You high on your horse
There
right
was
now. I got
a
you. I got you
no.
with the
I'm
little
not just
shit.
hiring my.
Yeah.
I'm not just hiring my
Yeah,
horse
I got
because we
you. I
won.
got you.
We're
Yeah,
better.
it's okay. Yeah, y'all
We're a
y'all
better
no
team.
y'all were better that day, bruh.
No, we're
I
a better
still don't
team.
think y'all better than
No,
us,
we're a
bruh. I
better
still,
team.
bruh. Y'all
We're a
just
better
y'all,
team.
bruh. I don't.
Hey,
I
we're
don't
a
agree
better
with
team.
that. It's cool. Y'all had a better game than us.
No, we're just a better team.
Okay, that's fine. You can
We're
believe
just a
that.
better team. Just like I
Hey,
told you yesterday, you thought you could run up against a team that does the tough defense shit and like so offense shit, and you thought you could, outdo us at our game. And
bro, y'all
that's
literally
just
didn't
was
have a good
not
game,
going
bro.
to
Listen,
do, that just was
literally
not
y'all
going to,
won because we played
I,
ass, bro. Y'all literally didn't play
y'all won
good,
because we played ass, or y'all won because y'all got
bro.
locked the fuck up.
Y'all locked shit up, but y'all didn't shoot
Let's
good
be
either, bro.
realistic.
Like,
Let's be
come on, bro.
realistic.
Let's be real, bro.
Let's be realistic.
We shoot anything close to normal of what we shoot, bro. We beat y'all that game, bro.
No, you
Like
don't
simple
though.
as that.
No,
Yeah,
you don't
simple as
though.
that. We
No, you
literally
don't though.
played the
No, you don't
worst
though. Because
possible
the way that you could
offensive
say
game we
this,
could
the
have
way that you
played,
could
bro.
say that, the way that you could say that, Dame, I could say if we don't have that 6 minute scoring drought, and it's crazy that even with a scoring drought, y'all niggas still never got within 10. That
We
shit is
did get
fucking
within.
funny.
We
But
got
a
within 10.
scoring drought, y'all niggas still couldn't do shit. We went on a 6 minute scoring drought. Do you
Bro.
understand what that means? That if we score, let's say not even at the rate that we were scoring in the first half, but if we score, let's say half of that rate going into the second half, this score differential is way bigger than what the fuck it is. Do not get confused, Dane. I tried to tell you this shit coming into it.
Bro, we
Do
played
not
quite
get
literally the
confused
worst
and
possible
think
offensive game we
that
could have
fucking
played in the first
Zakai
half, bro.
Ziegler,
We
what the
scored
fuck kind of
15
name is
points.
that? That fucking
We scored
Zakai Ziegler
15 points
was
in the
going
first
to
half.
do shit. Period.
We've never scored 15 points in a half
His
ever. And you
mama
talking
named him
about
You
that.
also
like
averaged
that shit
72
wasn't.
points a game and then scored
I mean,
50.
that's cool. That's what I'm saying. We play anything close to our normal offensive. We
No, if you
don't
play
have
anything close,
the worst
nigga, and if
offensive
was a fifth,
performance
I'd be
ever in
6'3".
tournament history. We had the worst
If
Elite
was a
Eight
fifth,
performance
I'd be six
in
fucking three,
college
Dame.
basketball history, bro. Like literally statistically, there was
Because y'all
no team that
suck.
ever. No,
Because
because
you
we just had
suck.
a bad
Because
shooting
you ran up
game.
against a
We had a
team that's
bad shooting
better
game,
than you.
bro.
It's
Okay,
easy.
bro. No,
It is
your defense is
easy.
good. Our defense is good. We
It is
both seen the
easy.
defenses do their
No, your
thing.
defense is
But
all
y'all,
right.
bro,
Our
all
defense is
right,
shit.
bro.
Your defense is
Y'all
all
didn't
right.
do shit
Our
special,
defense
bro.
is the shit.
It's another stat from that game. Can somebody pull it with the 15 points
Bro,
in the first half? I
that's
forgot
what I'm
what the stat.
saying, bro. That shit was terrible,
Yeah, that's
bro.
the
Like
least. That's the least amount of points that any team has scored in the first half.
ever
Yeah,
Any of
in
yep,
the
the
yep.
Elite
top
Eight,
eight
bro.
two seed, yeah,
Hey, y'all
yeah,
can add that record to
Yeah,
your shit.
ever. Like
You can
not
But
add
just in the
y'all
that
been
not
record
just
to
in
your
the Elite
shit.
Eight, like ever. Like that's
yeah. Well, yeah.
sad,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro. That shit never
Cause
happened before. If we
I'm
play,
going.
So
I'm
y'all
not gonna
finally
lie.
made some history, bro.
I
Congrats.
really
Like
came up here. I was gonna give y'all credit after the whole Lady Vol shit. I was gonna give y'all credit because I actually liked y'all this year. But you kept doing that little delusional shit. Oh, we just had a bad game. No, nigga, y'all weren't fucking good enough. And even on
okay.
your best day, you wouldn't have never been fucking good enough.
Yeah,
Understand
sure,
that. Get that through your fucking
sure,
head. You got all this damn time to,
sure.
let it marinate until next fucking season. You weren't fucking good enough. Y'all not good
Okay.
enough. Your defense weren't good enough. Your offense wasn't good enough. Even on your best day, it would never been fucking good enough, my nigga. Why? Because we are better than you. Period. Get it to your fucking head. I know the delusion is thick when it come to you, but let the light shine through. The light of reality shine through and let you know you were never going to be good enough, my nigga. You weren't. Period. It was never gonna motherfucking happen. You were never going to be good enough.
But y'all
nigga
ain't
built in
did
the
shit all
game.
year.
Fuck.
Y'all ain't did shit good enough all season for me to think y'all like, oh yeah,
Y'all were
Houston's
never
just the
going to be
reason we
good
just
enough.
played ass.
Y'all were
Houston's
never
just the
going
reason
to be good enough.
we shot. Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
were
yeah.
never
Houston was the
going to
reason
be good
Chaz was
enough.
missing
Y'all
shots
would
and
never be good
airballing the
enough.
shots that he normally
You
makes, bro.
would
Fuck out of
never
here.
be good enough. I don't give a fuck
Okay,
about none of this shit you saying
okay,
because you would
okay,
never be good enough.
okay.
You on your best day are not us on our worst day.
Yeah, sure. Y'all
Understand
not
that,
that
my
good.
nigga.
Jesus
But
Christ, I hope.
Understand that
you
you were
won't bet on
never
your
going
next
to be
game, bro.
us.
You won't bet on
You were
y'all next
never going
game,
to
bro.
beat us.
You
It
popping
was
it
never
because you
going to be
beat
a
us.
fucking
You
competition.
popping it
It
because
was
you
never
beat
not.
us, bro.
Wish
You
these
don't pop
niggas
it like
didn't
this
left,
against
didn't let
nobody
their
else.
foot off the
You
fucking
don't
gas
pop,
pedal so we
bro.
could have put a
Yes,
hundred on y'all bitch
yes,
asses heads because the niggas
yes,
just don't
Oh
fucking
my god.
understand this shit. Sometimes you really
yes.
gotta beat a nigga ass down to the ground when they can't fucking stand up for them to fucking get it. Because when you give niggas fucking hope, they think they got a fucking chance. And
Oh
they
my.
don't, my
Nah,
nigga. Y'all never
damn.
did. You never had a fucking
I guess
chance.
he finna just be
Period. You
popping your
never
chest
had a
about
fucking
beating
chance.
Tennessee, boy.
You did
Hell
it.
yeah.
You did it.
Okay.
Get it through your fucking head, my nigga. You didn't. You ain't
And
have
for
a
and
chance.
for
It was
and
no
for
fucking
y'all to talk so
competition.
much shit about
We let
Tennessee
y'all
never
asses in the
doing
fucking
shit, boy.
game. Don't get it fucking twisted, my
Y'all
nigga.
swear y'all be hyped up
Don't
every
get it
time y'all beat
twisted.
Tennessee. Kentucky be hyped up after they beat Tennessee. Ohio
Nigga,
State
I
be
don't give a fuck
hype
about
after
beating
they beat
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Fuck Tennessee.
Everybody, no,
Leave
y'all
us
be so
alone, bruh.
for
Leave us
niggas who
alone, though,
for
bruh.
Niggas
niggas
sat up
for
here
niggas
and
who
trying to do
be
the
so
whole
hyped,
okey doke.
bruh.
Niggas
Like
sat up
everybody know
here
y'all
leading up
coattails, bruh.
before
That
we
shit
even made it to
crazy.
the Sweet 16, talking about how the hell could you dare have Houston in front of y'all? That's
Oh
why,
yeah,
my nigga. That is why.
bro. Okay,
Trying to sit up here
niggas.
and talk about my motherfucking squad. Nigga, shut the fuck. I wish a nigga would. Try to tell me about some shit. Oh, we really wasn't. Y'all never did
Bruh.
anything better.
Bruh,
Y'all
it's
never did
okay,
yada,
bruh.
yada, yada,
Cause,
yada, yada. I
cause that
said this shit
cause that
last
trash
week.
ass
That
offense gonna get
SEC
y'all put
shit
out
is
next.
carried by two motherfucking teams, my nigga.
Y'all
Three, because
quite
I'll throw
literally gonna
Alabama
get
back in
y'all
there.
ass whooped
By
next
three
round. So it don't matter.
motherfucking teams.
Y'all
That
quite literally finna
SEC
get y'all
shit
ass whooped
is
next round.
carried
So it
by
don't
three
matter.
fucking teams. The rest of you niggas are not on that fucking
It's
level.
carried by three teams,
Understand
but
it.
Rick
Get it
Barnes
through
has
the
been the most
fucking brain.
successful since
Let
being
the
there
light
out of
come
damn
through.
near every
Let the
school in the
fog go
SEC.
away.
Cool.
And understand
That makes
it was
sense.
never going to motherfucking happen, my nigga. You were
Okay.
never going to be good enough. And since we talking about the type of the kind of games y'all really didn't have, we also did not have the best offensive game outside the first half. We didn't. And we still beat you niggas by almost 20. Get the fuck out of here. You are a joke. Just like
Damn,
fucking Tennessee. Can't
damn.
take y'all niggas fucking seriously. Nigga can't even be man enough to say they were better than us.
Yeah,
Trying to
that
sit up here
game.
talking about,
Yeah.
well, I had never seen y'all do anything. Well, guess what? You saw it yesterday, my nigga. Bright, live, in color at 1. You saw it then. Trying to sit here talk about that bullshit. Nigga,
Hey
Shit
man,
was over by 115.
everybody can have a good game every now and then, man. I ain't tripping. We
yeah, and
lost,
y'all niggas never seem to have one when it fucking matters. Shut the fuck up.
I
Jesus,
guess.
Jesus. Oh
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Yikes.
Oh my
I
Yikes.
God.
I
Jesus
hope the
Oh
Christ.
my
Saints.
Give face, bro.
God,
Wow.
Tell
bro.
you something. I hope the Saints are horrible. Because if the Saints are good, we're gonna have this
Oh,
bullshit shit
I will be
forever.
worse. You should hope that.
Yeah.
I will
Ev,
be a
can we
menace.
add a biggest belt award to the award show this year or
Yeah,
some
man.
shit?
Yeah,
That
Like,
was insane.
yeah, that was crazy. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
have a good rest of your day. I'll be back in an hour.
Damn.
All
Damn.
right, relax. Jordan, that was
what you said, process?
Evan
that was
Tenn's been
that was
so happy
crazy.
ever since Tennessee lost, bro.
Why
Hey,
you
join the
keep bringing
playback,
me,
join
bro?
the
Leave
playback,
me
join
alone,
the playback,
gang.
Game
Leave
is
me
over,
alone.
bruh.
join
Dame,
It's
the
over,
leave me
playback.
bruh.
alone. Dame, I want to talk about the game. Like y'all beat
Okay,
us
we can
for it.
talk
We just
about the
spoke
game.
to
We can
that.
talk about the game. We
Bro,
can talk about the game.
I would have went way far away from the game if that was me. I would have started saying everything.
Bro,
Boss
What game?
bad.
bro,
Yeah,
no,
so
bro,
like,
it's a basketball game at the end of the day, bro. We came out bad. They came out good. We shot bad from the start. Chad started off the game like 0 for 5 from three. When your best player comes out, he's taking bad shots in the possession early in the shot clock, bro. We never gonna win. Outside of him, he's our main offensive. He's our go. He's our go to our offense. It just didn't go. Like it just didn't go. We started off bad. Once you get in a hole like that against a good team, you're not digging out of that hole unless they start playing absolutely horrible. But the hole we was already down 20 plus. So even when we started chipping out the lead, chipping away from the lead, our offense not good enough like in general to just be able to come back for that. Like we tried, but shit, it was never that. Our offense was never elite this whole season. It was just cool. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
do want to say something because you said to her. I see you jot out too. You said to her that um y'all didn't play your best offensive game or whatever the case may be. And OG commented, well, wasn't that led by Houston? For me, you keep blaming the start of the game. How y'all started the game is how Houston wanted y'all to start the game. Houston, I'm watching the game in playback, and I literally said, damn, bro. I feel like Houston shot like 9 threes. I pull up ESPN, y'all were over 9 from 3. And what they did was they crowded the paint. They crowded the paint. They switched everything so you guys could not get downhill. Not that you guys got crazy downhill guys anyway, but you guys couldn't get downhill, and they forced y'all to shoot threes. They literally forced y'all to shoot threes. And what have y'all not been
what
all year? A good
what
3-point shooting team. Y'all play right into their
what I
hands.
say is if because of our lack of a dominant big, our big is cool, our car is cool, but the things that he missed multiple lives, multiple dunks. It was just nasty work to see, bro. He ain't do that all year, and it was just lack of him not like finishing at the rim. Um, like we could have, like I feel like a team like next round, like Duke, who has a really good big, they're gonna be able to take advantages of shit like that, bro. Because they have lack of size in the paint. Like majority of their people who are the 4 and the 5 or 6'8", they just have length. They have large wingspans, bro. So it's just we weren't able to take advantages of the mismatches that we were supposed to have. So that's why we could never get no momentum in the paint or anything on the
What
offensive end.
mismatches? What
What you
mismatches?
mean mismatches? Like we have bigger bigs than they do. So we were supposed to be able to take advantage of the interior. The majority of their inside players are like 6'8", bro. We have multiple 7-footers. Like we were supposed to be able to take advantage of what the fuck, you
You
know.
can a team can have multiple 7 foot. No shade. A team can have multiple 7 footers, but are they skillful 7 footers? Like are these guys
That's
that you
what I'm
can bank
saying.
on?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we didn't have the big that was skillful enough to be able to take
Yeah.
advantage of the mismatch. That's what I just
Yeah.
said.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
saying if we had somebody who was good enough to be able to do that, we
No,
would
we
have been able
can't
to
do
take
that if
advantage
we
of that.
had this though. You had the
No,
team
no.
you
That's
had
what.
then. Okay,
No,
okay,
I
okay.
know.
Go,
I know.
go ahead.
I'm not saying, bro. It's just woulda, coulda, shouldas at this point. We lost, nigga. The game's over, nigga. They beat our ass, bro. Simple as that. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Like we lost.
It's a
I
bad
feel
man.
like we've
It
reached
was
our what you say?
it's a bad matchup. That's all. I mean, it's not like you guys are asses. You're not a bad team. You made it. You beat good teams to get there. Nobody had you beating Kentucky, including me. You beat them. You proved everybody wrong. That was pretty much your team's championship because that you wanted to get over that hump. But I'm just saying, like Houston, she's right. Your game and Houston's game are very alike, but they're just
Yeah, I
way
know.
better.
I
And
would.
they're just
Then I don't think they were just necessarily way better at what they do. I just think we just had a really bad game, and some of it is to what Houston did in their game plan. Yes,
right.
I can say that. But at the end of the day, bro, we play anything like our normal Tennessee basketball. We got out physical. We got out hustled. Like they just beat us at our own game.
But that's
So
what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. They're better than you at that type of basketball because they have better defenders and their offense is slightly better than you guys.
I just don't think they have better defenders. We literally got people who are national defensive player of the year caliber players. Like we have like Zakai, we have Meshack, we got plenty of good defenders. It's just crazy, bro.
Tugler's better than both of those guys,
I guess.
respectfully.
Who's that, Jaja?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not gonna lay down though. But go ahead, Jaja. What's your thoughts on the game?
yeah. It's just like because normally, like when you see these type of games, and I go to go to like to the 5 to 10 minutes because it was just even dang because it was like even a lot of crazy Tennessee fans even here talking about yeah we have size and then it just gets to the point where 5 to 10 minutes in and just like yeah it's just not gonna happen. It's almost get to the point where even some of the commentators was like I don't know if the moment was too big they just woke up on the wrong side of the bed because even though we was cutting their water off it was some wide open shots that they were missing as well. So I don't know if it was tense nerves of the moment for them, but that's just for them to worry about, not me.
Oh god,
So
hey, oh god.
and, and then also like if Jawan Roberts don't get in foul trouble with them 2 early fouls, it would have been worse. 'Cause that was a big
You said if he ain't getting the foul trouble earlier, it would have been worse.
yeah because Jawan Roberts got 2 quick fouls and
No, I
didn't
know.
really play the first half. Yeah, so and then
Yeah,
also and then also really after that it was like the game was even at a point to where even I guess Vegas respect y'all because y'all I guess was like a 2.5 3 point favorite going into that game and then like
against who?
and yeah
Nah,
I'm
Houston was
talking
favorites.
No,
yeah
I was just say Houston was favored against us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I was talking about like yeah. Because we was a 3 point favorite, but then like and then at halftime, Vegas already put up lines for the Houston versus Duke game, so Vegas already thought that the game was over at halftime. So that yes, that's what type of game that was there. But then also really to the fact of Houston's point, really been great all real year and really getting to even the seven Final Four and really Kelvin like reviving this program was really like great to see like from our perspective there. But like yeah, but just for like a Tennessee perspective, like they weren't really like good enough, especially like for that day, and also really being able to switch everything like Ev said, really being able to cut their water off and really being able to challenge everything that they're able to do and rebound was able to be the reason why we were able to move on. So
No, that's real, bro. GG's, bro. Like y'all beat us, bro. You know what they say, bro? They say 300 look like a phantom till a phantom pull up, bro. Y'all beat us at our own game, bro. Congratulations. Like I like Houston, bro. So I ain't even tripping, bro. I live here, so I fuck with all the Houston sports teams. So yeah, like y'all niggas doing good. Shout out y'all. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga shit. I can't even be too mad, bro. It seems like this is our peak. Ev, I feel like this is like just I've seen
Oh, brother.
three bad elite eight losses since being like alive. So like they all just hurt. You know what I'm saying? First year it was against Michigan State. like 2010. Then it was last year. Then it was this year, bro. This shit's sick, bro. It's like I don't know what it is. What's it gonna take to get over the hump? I don't know if we ever get over the hump. Miles talking about
Rooting for another
firing the
school, bro.
coach. This
That's
nigga
what you
said
got to
rooting for.
do.
I never do that. Through the ups and the downs, bro. You got to stay with your team, man. So,
I
yeah,
do want to
bro.
say one thing.
He said the ups.
I do
Bruh,
want to say one thing. If
what's
you
up,
in here,
man?
by the way, before I say that, if you in here, y'all not subscribed, make sure I hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure I hit the thumbs up button on this video. But dang, the defense always been there. Like I remember Grant Williams days. I remember Schofield days. I remember Schofield. Like the defense with Tennessee always been there. I always have the gritty defense, hard nosed type of guys. Yeah, I just don't go above and beyond when it comes to having numerous offensive options / weapons from guys that can pop for 20 apiece in the same game. 25. You know what I'm saying? 30 balls, shit like that. Like last year or last couple of years, Dalton, right? Dalton was a hell of a player at Tennessee. This year, it was literally, let's be real, just Chaz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I think that's next. Y'all got to hit the portal and get guys that can contribute on offensive end in the same game at that. I don't want to see a game where Chaz have 25, but Gainey have 8. Chaz have 22, but Zakai have 9. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Zakai's a scorer anyway, but you guys need numerous, bro. We did something that we never done before. Kentucky had 6 guys. I think it's 6. If I'm wrong, sorry. But either way, 5+. Kentucky had 5+ guys average double digits points this season.
that's
5+.
crazy.
We never did that before. You know what I'm saying? But it showed the diversity and how we built this team and how Jackson, Kobe, Andrew, Amari, Lamont, Owe, obviously the biggest of them all scored and contributed on a night-to-night basis for us for the most part. Whenever you have 6 guys average double digits, that's what that means. So, yeah, man, I think
What?
that's
Hey, Ev,
probably
I got a
yeah.
question for you. Do
Mm.
you know how many commits Kentucky has like already for next year?
Top of my head, I know 3.
3?
Yeah, Jasper and Caden are both top 30. And we have another guy, I can't remember his name. Let me try to pull it up right now, real quick. But
Yeah,
we got two good guards coming in. Caden Lewis is from the DMV area. He's from the city.
mm,
And then Jasper. I said Jackson. Jasper Johnson is from Kentucky. He's from that side. So we got
yeah.
two little guys coming in. What about y'all?
Where we got 2 commits, like in general, just 2 commits at all. And then majority of our team is heading out. Not majority, but a lot of our team is going to be heading out. You know, our main 2 guys, Zakai
The
Meshack. We
big
got a
right
couple of
Blake.
our bigs going out. So yeah, bro, it's cooked. We gonna have to work the portal, and with all of our NIL money going towards football and baseball, we our big signing of the transfer portal was Chaz. You know, I think he was D2, I think, and we like spent a bag to get him there, bro. So yeah,
Malachi.
it's not looking good, bro. It's not fucking looking good. I don't know, but it was.
Yeah.
I to be honest, not trying to like, you know what I'm saying. Coming into this season, I didn't think it was looking good either, and then we somehow made it like as far as we did. So,
Yeah.
because after Dalton left, nigga, I thought the team was cooked. So, I mean, shit.
Nah, y'all gonna cook it. Y'all gonna get another good player. For sure. Y'all Tennessee, but and y'all thriving at this point off the portal. Y'all not getting no top 5 stars and like that to commit Kentucky to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Hey
that's just
man,
being
I,
real.
I just feel like it's just gonna be forever of us being good and not great, and I guess that's just something that I might just gotta come to terms with that shit, bro. It just be every year the same shit, no matter what sport. I mean, outside of baseball, but yeah, every sport, bro. Like it just we go far, we be good. We'll win like 11 wins in football, bowl game. Okay, we win the bowl game, still no college football playoff. For last year, we go to the college football playoff, get blown out by Ohio State. 2 Elite Eights in a row, Sweet 16 before that in college basketball. Still can't get over the hump, get to a Final Four, bro. This shit just ass, bro. Just
Yep.
ass. But yeah, ain't nothing else to talk about this game, man. We got our ass whooped. On to the next, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
Yeah, I missed the name. I forgot our big name was Malachi. Malachi. So we got 3 guys in the top 25 coming in. Like I said, the Caden from DC, and then Jasper from that area as well. So 2 guys from Kentucky. Jasper's only 5-star we got coming in, and then we just got that guy to commit to us in the portal. Like what 3-4 days ago, Cam, from Tulane, I think he was from. So yeah, that's pretty much that. We're gonna have if OA come back, we're gonna have another good team again next year, like for sure. We already talking to a lot of guys in the portal. So
And one more thing on that recruiting point of, like, I know NIL matters a lot too, but relationships matter good as well because we don't have the biggest NIL. We got like what 3 guys in the top 20. I'm seeing
I'm
with
looking at
like
that right now.
6.
Like, damn, y'all didn't even know that. Y'all got 3 guys in the top 20.
They
Hmm.
got they got two they got 3 guys top 25. And they got 2 guys in the McDonald All American game right now.
Mm. So that must
Who
be
was that was just talking? Houston,
uh
Yeah,
Jaja.
yeah,
yeah, Houston.
yeah,
That must be Chris and
Yeah.
Isaiah.
Yeah,
yes. Chris and Isaiah.
The fuck yeah.
yeah,
The
yeah,
5 stars. Man, that's
Don't
all right.
doesn't Ahmet commit tomorrow?
yeah. Tomorrow, I think he's going to Duke though.
Great.
He said
God
great.
damn.
Oh man,
Oh,
God.
he from out here. Well, not out here. That's out the way a little bit, but okay. Maybe.
Listen, we be fine without him, but we get him. My Lord, another Jesus Christ.
Dame Lowe said what happened when he called you, gang. Whatever that's about. Dame, you present?
Yeah, bro, that nigga called me just asking me what happened in the game, bro. This nigga was in the car, bro. He called me. I just let him know, bro. I was like, hey, it's not looking good. He said he had put money on us, bro. I was like, I don't know why you did that, but I apologize.
But Ahmet, I would say with Ahmet, he was Ahmet at first was looking like he was looking like a Louisville lock
mm,
to go play with Mikel Brown. And they he still could be, but I'm seeing some more Duke than Louisville because he also played on a Adidas circuit and him and Michael signed Adidas deals. So he is sponsored by Adidas. So he could still be a Louisville lock with some correlation of the Adidas thing that's going on behind the scenes. But I am starting to see more Duke. And I don't know if it's so funny how the media try to do shit because I actually watched it last night, the McDonald All American game scrimmage on YouTube. They put the nigga interview a man with Boozer.
with Boozer, yeah.
Yeah, and like, come on, bro, we ain't stupid, bro. Like, I'm not stupid, bro. Like, I'm far from dumb, gang. I'm very far from dumb. That shit was planned, bro. And then while they was talking to him, he talking about, I know you out here doing some recruiting, but a mint standing right next to him though. Like, I'm like,
Bro,
nah, bro, y'all niggas, y'all, it's crazy how the media do shit, bro. Like they be knowing, bro, and they put it in niggas' face and niggas be thinking so hard on it. Like, it's in your face, gang. Like, come on, y'all did an interview with Boozer and a Mint, and y'all know a Mint commit tomorrow. Like, come on, bro. Make it
let
make
me
sense.
see. Boozer, Ahmet, Gongba. Talk soon, bro. Hell of- Another great front court. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Anybody else want to add anything to Tennessee and
You said y'all
Houston, man?
got dude from Tulane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cam Wilson, bro.
that's where
I actually like the nigga, bro.
that's where Sion came from.
Yep,
Mm.
sure did.
Yeah, they be put some people in the portal. Okay.
We about to talk with
And I think, yeah, go ahead.
well, I said it to you. You about to say it already, but yeah, we're probably about to say something. But yeah, we
Yeah,
gonna talk with a lot of guys, bro. Let me just put it like that.
we they interviewing a lot of niggas right now, bro. I think we land. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but they said the smoke emerging with dude from San Diego State, the footer, the African dude. I think we land him, and I think we get Silas, point guard from UGA. I
From
think we
Duke.
get I think we get both of them, and I don't. And if they get both of them, I still don't think they done.
Yeah. Mo, hold on, bro. I'll be back, bro. Hold on, I gotta do something. What? Anybody got anything to add to Houston and Tennessee game?
Hell nah, move forward.
Now that shit was just belt gang. Like we know it is the shit caught up with them, bro.
Hey, bro, don't say nothing about the game, bro. Don't say nothing about. I don't want to hear you say nothing.
Why not? I can't talk.
Nah, not about this game. Hell nah. You can talk about anything else.
Why not?
Cause, bro, you seen what we did to y'all, bro. That's all that matters.
Nah, that's all that matters. So you just worried about being Kentucky.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, that's why you ain't gonna never win shit. Y'all worry about the
Nah,
wrong
nah,
shit.
nah, nah, nah. That's not. I said what I'm worried about. I'm not the owner of the team, nigga. I'm talking about me. I'm happy when y'all
Well,
lose. I'm
that's
ecstatic when y'all
well,
lose.
you be worried about being certain teams, and that's why you as a fan of your teams, y'all would never win shit.
Nah, that's not how that works.
Just
Yeah,
saying, bro.
my dog did something insane, so I gotta like literally go fix it up and stuff like that.
Milo done fucked up. He done messed up the house.
But he done did something wild just now. I can't even lie to y'all. So I don't even want to comment. So I do have to make a quicker shift than what I wanted to, but I literally cannot sit right here and just. So we're gonna go ahead and play back real quick. We still got Auburn and Michigan State to pop up on. Ted Jordan Woods, Dan Wilbur on the
Told you my
stage.
song's better than that fucking thing.
This nigga laughing so he don't get mad.
Feel free to join the state. I really will whoop his ass, to be honest. I wonder where he at. Let me not say
Yeah,
that.
I
My
know
bad.
he's mad as hell.
Yeah,
right
my
now.
bad. Let me not say that. I'm not whooping it. No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, my bad. I have to go fix up some stuff that he just did. Playback.tv/fact and stats. Quick shift. Playback.tv/fact and stats. We're gonna chime in on this Auburn and Michigan State game. We'll get into Final Four stuff a couple of little days later on down. And then we're gonna talk about the NBA stuff over the weekend. Looking forward to the games tonight and then things of that nature. Like I said, I wasn't gonna be that long today because I do have to leave in like 30 minutes or an hour. So I'm about to do a quick shift. Playback.tv/fact and stats. If you are here in the chat, I'm about to drop that in the chat for y'all. Playback.tv/facts and stats. Playback.tv/facts and stats. Thank y'all for the ones that came through on YouTube today. We'll be back on YouTube tomorrow. Longer as I'm trying to constantly grow the platform. Appreciate all the love, appreciate all the support. Make sure I hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And the show don't stop here. We're heading to playback right now. Playback.tv/facts and stats. I will see y'all there right now.